Welcome back to the channel. It's me, Rubber Ducky. You're watching the Axis campaign in Close Combat 2, and we're starting episode 28. All of the previous battles in the series are in the Axis campaign playlist. Click the subscribe button if you haven't already. This episode's going to be epic, so consider leaving a like. A resupplied and reinforced 10th SS Panzer Division is holding the south bridgehead at Nijmegen. 82nd Airborne are trying their best to capture this vital area and secure the bridge for their drive to Arnhem. We held them off in the previous battles here by holding the northwest corner of the map, but their determination is making it harder to keep a foothold. Something has to give, but it can't be us. If we're pushed off this map, our troops will be lost, and we need every able-bodied man available to defend. We have 21 requisition points available, so we're not as reinforced as I had hoped. We do have an MG42, a Schutzen, and 2 recons still available from the last fight, so we got to make the most of our points. There's not much available in the army besides 1 Schutzen for 6 points, so let's check the SS. So it looks like there's 1 MG42 available for 11 points, and reserve are 4, so we could take the MG, a reserve, and the army Schutzen all for 21. And I think that's probably better than taking 2 reserves and saving the points or taking a sniper. So let's go back here, let's grab the Schutzen, and we're kind of loaded up. Alright, so we want to bring everybody back up top. I think we're still holding just the northwest. Let's see, MG42s, 1 facing east, 1 facing south. Schutzen. Let's see, maybe let's put them in between and move the MG42 over here. And then, let's see, we got another Schutzen. What if we put them further west? They can cover the flank and then maybe push south. And recon, let's put him up here, kind of out of the way. Let's actually go all the way. And let's put the reserve in that other 3-story. All right. And then our last recon. I don't know. We could put them here with the MG42. And we've got some extra firepower. Everybody's moved. Everybody's in the northwest. And I think we're looking good. All right, so we got most of our teams just kind of hanging out defending. But the MGs I want to have on hide for now. I don't want to waste any ammo. And then the reserve and the recon, like, they can spot for a minute. Nobody must have spawned super close to us. There's a guy, 81mm mortar, down here way out in the back. But not really any other signs. So I want to move these guys up, take another little bit of land, and then this recon I'm going to move up to hold where the MG was, just in case we do have to fall back as soon as we get here. See, there's the mortar. Oh, man. That's a rough start. I have regrets already. Alright, Schutzen. I don't know who's shooting. Is it these guys? Alright, 30 cal in that building. Put some fire on them for a minute. Recon. Defend. This Schutzen. Okay, the guys up front took a hit. So hide. Get your heads down, stop being shot at, draw some fire for a minute, and we're going to wait for them to come out of cover before we engage. The 1 Schutzen that's just kind of taking pot shots at them, I think hopefully is enough to keep them active and engaged, but I don't want to keep it too long. I want to save some ammo, and we'll just kind of toggle them on and off like that. Alright, there's the BAR. So their men did spawn far south, and they're kind of pushing up to us. Alright, they're getting close. They're in this 3-story. Or, no, maybe they're in this... Yep, they're in the 2, right there. They're crossing. 30 cal's moved up. That building's pretty durable. We can't really shoot through it, it doesn't seem like.
Incoming!
That was green. It's black. It's clear. Red.
Take cover!
What do we got over here? Ad hoc rifle. Alright. The other MG42. On the recon. Got one. 30 cal. Alright. Get him up to the very edge. I don't know if that's obstructing his view at all in the middle of the building. Oh, come on. All the way up. Right there. Okay, they have a bunch of guys all surrounding our south flank, so they kind of wrap up the right a little bit on the east, so we have to be careful that nobody crawls around through the ruin and into our area. But as long as they want to hang out and shoot, they can waste their ammo, and I'm okay with that. Alright, more guys moving into the 3-story, and they're coming out. Oh, he's in the open. This is easy pickings. If we can hit him, but there we go. Yep, just what we needed. Alright. Can we get the BAR that's out in the open? Got some kills over there. Recon, I didn't see that guy getting close. We'll take him out real quick. Perfect. Is there still a guy? BAR. Everybody shoot at this BAR that's just standing there. Is that recon still alive? Bazooka, yeah, somebody's shooting back at us. Alright, put on the recon, and as long as these guys are in the 3-story but they're not moving, I'm fine shooting at other people. Okay, bazooka down. Alright, this reserve's just kind of hanging out, but we're going to have them duck so they don't get picked off. So I'm trying something different this time. I'm not using the ceasefire right at the beginning, just because we actually have a decent sized army and I don't want them to stop and surrender instantly. I think we might have a chance to, you know, do some decent damage and take a few of them before we leave. So ideally I'd like to kill a bunch of them before we give them the opportunity to quit. I really wouldn't be surprised if they would have surrendered by now, and I would not be ready for that. We still have ammo. We haven't really taken any casualties besides our MG42 assistant that got hit when he was running across the street. So let's hold out for a bit and see if we can do some damage to him before we give in. They are returning a little bit now, so they came out, we shot at them, and they've decided they don't want any of that. So hide him. He's still got 1,000 rounds in the MG, so that's looking good. There's something over here. Okay, bazooka right there. That's what I was worried about. See those guys coming up the right flank? We're going to move this team out, see if the recon can maybe pick off the bazooka and then start moving around to the south into the buildings on the east side. And we got some grenades out. 30 cal in there. Everybody's throwing grenades. Good, we got a kill. BAR and a 30 cal. So put some fire on them for just a minute. Don't let them get too comfortable. Keep them kind of panicking and not sure what's going to happen. All right. All right. Move them up. Yeah, see, somebody already left that 3-story. We're going to get this other recon team here to support the Schutzen. And if we get an opportunity, we'll advance into the 3-story below and drive them out of there.
Incoming!
One guy's routed. That was probably the guy that was sprinting out of there. All right, there's another one that's Not sure what he's doing. Okay, hang out. They've got guys on the bridge. This might not work then. I was kind of banking on that bazooka being the only team over there. I didn't think that they'd have a rifle team sitting on top of the bridge. But that's why we scout, so we're going back. We actually have a solid defense right now, so if they won't push us because of this, then this might take a minute, but sweet, got another kill. But this is what we want. You know, they retreated one MG, probably used a lot of ammo. They brought up a fresh one. He's going to do the same thing. We're just going to lay down and hang out for a minute. But if we can keep picking off one or two guys here and there, when we finally run lower on ammo, but before it's advantageous for them, we'll click the ceasefire and see if we can get something more on our terms that's favorable to us. Okay, 30 cal. I think that's the guy that just retreated.
Get me out!
Good kill. See, just one at a time, just like that. See, they're definitely shooting a lot less. They've used a lot of ammo, and they don't have it to just keep opening up on us. If they are going to play a lot more passive, we might be getting towards the limit of how much we can do. They still have like 5 squads right below us. That's part of the rifle that's out there. Can we pick them off? No. I mean, it says we can. We can't.
On your feet, soldier.
Okay, so they are still trying to move up into this 2-story. And we got a runner out in the open. Oh, he's a separate. We can't target him individually. Can we get anybody to just shoot at him? Maybe they can pick him off. No luck. Okay. Hide. Save your ammo. So they have low ammo on this MG42 that we're using. He's down to 476. And they might actually have 2 BAR squads in this building. So I wonder, put some shots on them. They're getting too comfortable. They're throwing stuff at us. I'm wondering if we move the MG42 that hasn't been as active up higher. If we move him down here, swap them places, bring in some fresh bodies, and get more ammo down here, because they are getting low. We can have the Schutzen still there to kind of block while we maneuver. So let's bring him down here. The other MG42 can wait until they get closer. But let's move him actually over here. Let's not have him cross through the open. Let's have him move into this 3-story, or at least go west. Once he's behind the other house, he can turn south. That guy... Maybe we can take some shots? Maybe not. Alright, MG42, you guys now come down here. And then these guys can pull back. We'll use the Schutzen as a blocking force if the BAR want to move. We don't have a lot of firepower right here, but I think we have enough to keep their heads down for a moment while the MG comes and sets up. We do need to focus on the long-term goal. These guys still have 1,000 rounds. We need to get them to the front, though. We need to figure out what we're looking for a ceasefire. They've stopped assaulting for the most part, so I feel like they would take a ceasefire right now. So before they start killing us or we run out of ammo and can't defend, we need to look at what looks like a successful battle. And right now it feels pretty good. But we have a ton of ammo, so I'm not ready to do it yet. with them slowed down, I feel a lot less pressure to do something like a ceasefire. No, get all the way hidden, stay in the building. There's their third guy. He's coming running. Can he pick these guys off with the MG? I know you got low ammo. Use it. Nah, it says they can't see him, so I don't know if the elevation change is just too much. Whatever rifle squad or BAR, whatever's shooting at us, like, they gotta run out of ammo soon, right? Like, they're non-stop. Okay. This recon, bring him down, I think, into the Schützen's building. And then maybe get the Schützen ready to assault the 3-story, because they're not shooting out of that building at all. This recon squad does have smoke, so I could bring them down, smoke in front of the Schützen, and then use the Schützen to assault into the 3-story where the BARs are holed up right below us. Nobody's really moving anywhere else, and they're hiding enough that they're not showing up on the map anymore. This rifle squad is here, and it looks like maybe they finally figured out how to get off the bridge. I don't know that we can effectively target them, but everybody's kind of at a distance except for the team that's right below us, but they're not fighting us. So this might be our plan. Oh, no, no, don't leave, don't leave. Don't abandon the post. We need you. Alright, so... Alright. Smoke out. There's the smoke. Get the Schützen moving. We just fire some covering fire into that building. Okay. They aren't shooting in that building because they're not in that building. I didn't see them retreat. So I don't know when they did or if I just didn't see it because they didn't show up. But that was my bad. I really thought they were still there. Alright. Schützen, get in that 2-story. That's not great. They're taking damage. Get the recon down here to hold this 3-story. MG42 trying to do his thing. Recon. You know what? Get in there too. Well, he's shooting with a pistol in there. Nope, get back, get back, get back. Okay, he's not gonna go back. Okay. They annihilated it. There are so many bodies in that building. Alright. Start leapfrogging some people up. This Schützen's just been laying here. They've taken some shots, but they're not really depleted, so we're gonna move them up. We're gonna move the reserve down a building also, I think. This recon, kill this guy. I want to get an MG down here also to help. So I'm not as worried about them coming around the top. They've stopped advancing. We're not worrying about them coming up behind us. Either we killed that guy or he did leave when we weren't looking. Why are you surrendering, Schützen? Who are you surrendering to? Alright. Move down. You also move down. So that's just a rifle. Nobody's super close. Where's this one team? There we go. There's a BAR. Jammed gun, 2 guys on watch. Let's move these guys to the perimeter. See if we can put some shots to the southwest into the 3-story. Yep, you got 140 rounds, 105, 90. Like, that's enough. You guys can put some shots on that. Alright. We got a Berserk. He's guys are ready for the assault. They're finally getting some morale. Okay, somebody's pushing us. BAR on the right. We got to watch for that. This is where things could turn really nasty all of a sudden. They're pushing us and throwing grenades. We got to watch out. Get these guys down to back us up real fast because these guys are not strong enough on their own. It's one recon squad. Okay, it's getting crazy. BAR is getting fought in the 3-story. Whatever pushed us is getting wiped out. Sorry, I had to turn off the dead bodies too for a second because I can't see what's what. Okay, so they are retreating out of the 2-story adjacent to us. And I think we killed everybody in the 3-story, but we're going to consolidate the troops here a little bit and seize this little block. As long as we're pushing them out, I'm happy to hold on to more territory. They're not defending it hard. I don't know that they even could if they wanted to. Maybe we can pick this guy off as he runs across the street. All right, move up the MG42. I really wanted to get this guy brought up, but I didn't want to lead with him. Let's actually go straight to this 3-story because they're going to shoot at us from across the way. Get these guys moved down here, and they can engage those buildings to the right as needed. I think that's the rifle team that was stuck on the bridge, so they probably actually have a decent amount of ammo still. And recon took a hit. All right. All right. This guy, a couple of them are separated. They're panicking. We're just going to let them sit tight for a minute. See if they'll calm down. This reserve, though, they haven't done anything yet this battle. So they should have ammo. We can get them to wrap around down through here, clear out these 3-stories, and maybe take this whole row of buildings. And now we've also got MG fire to cover us, so we can run across the street if we need to or whatever. Come on, get down here. This 3-story's got pretty decent lines of sight into Hunter Park, the 3 stories above it, and then maybe even down towards the roundabout. Okay, who do you see? There's a guy in this building, I guess? Who are we looking at? There's somebody on the map. But I feel like he's in... Oh, wait, hold up. What was that? He's hiding in the street. We can't see the guy that's laying in the middle of the road. Okay. Oh, there we go. Team wipe and 60mm mortar. We can wipe them too. Put that MG on him. See, this is why we want this building. Still got almost 700 rounds. So we can open up on them for a minute. Open up on these guys. Alright. Schutzen is getting rested. They're doing okay, so we're going to try and move them up. Okay, team wipe on the 60mm. Alright, now the reserve can keep moving south. I don't know that we're going to face a lot of resistance down there, so I don't feel as concerned about moving them on their own. Alright, one of their BAR broke off and is trying to retreat. This guy has one other team member with him. I don't know where his teammate is, so let's see if they'll move down here. I don't know how far south. Maybe we just wrap around the south via the west edge. And then that guy's just full sprinting. They're actually retreating decently out of there. Alright, defend. I don't know if we can hit any of them. But I don't see anybody else. Like, we're not taking shots from anywhere, and we're not shooting it anywhere. So it's just these 4 3-story buildings. Alright, what do we got? We got one MG42 up there just holding that down. Everybody else is already engaged. Alright, so this kind of weak Schutzen I am going to use to advance. But can we get this guy first? No. All right, so the Schutzen can push into the 3 stories. We'll cover them with the MG. And I don't know that I have high hopes. Like I said, I don't know that they're even as effective as the reserve squad, but we'll see what they can do. All right, MG42, move up adjacent to them because there's nobody there. All right, they're pushed out into the park and into that top building. Okay, he's throwing grenades at us. We're down to 2 Schutzen. Don't panic. There's a guy with a pistol in there. What are you freaking out about? All right, once this guy's dead, we'll move south and find out where our holdouts are. Might move these guys down here a little bit and just keep kind of slowly expanding if we can take that point too before we cease fire. Move these guys down. Can we target that guy? Oh yeah. Our first proper victory. We captured the area and we'll advance. We're not even waiting on a counterattack, but instead we're going to take the fight to them. The Allies took excessive losses. We're at 40 out of 28 progress. We got 48 kills and 7 prisoners, and we lost 15 as KIA to their 55. I kind of can't believe we captured the entire map. I wouldn't have guessed that with what we had to start. So let's take the 7-hour ceasefire and see what's in the details. So just looking at that, we've got solid kills across the board. And it looks like everybody kind of did their part. The one MG42 team, though, that moved down to the south to begin with, look at that. Like, they really performed well. The Schutzen, yeah, they've only got the one guy that survived, but everybody there did something. The other Schutzen, that whole squad's also kind of wiped out. And then we got some kills in the recon and the reserve and the other recon. So everybody kind of did stuff. There's a few coward marks against the MG42 team, but that's not bad. There's not a lot of them. We had guys do their jobs and they fought well. So I can't really say what's in store for future battles, but I have been looking forward to something like this, and I finally got it. There's a very real threat down to the south with 30 Corps approaching the guys from the 101st, and lots of unknowns still to come. This was one of the longer videos, but I felt like it had enough going on and continuously fighting that I didn't want to cut and skip ahead. Let me know in the comments if it was too long, or if you prefer to see it all when these kind of things come up. That's going to conclude this one, so click the subscribe button and leave a like for a big time victory. I'll see you next time.